everyone. This is America in Crisis, 5 Questions on the COVID-19 Pandemic, our ongoing interview series at the USC Bedrosian Center. For our viewers, my name is Krista Parakis, and I'm a first-year MPP graduate student at the USC Price School, and I also work at the Bedrosian Center. Today, I will be talking with Christine Harada. Welcome, Christine, and thank you for joining me today. So before we get started, can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Firstly, thank you so much again for having me. My name is Christine Harada. I'm currently the president of an impact investing company called IX Investments, and I was the former chief sustainability officer of the United States during the Obama administration.
Amazing. Thank you. So let's get right into it. My first question for you today is, what are you feeling right now, and has that kind of changed over the past couple weeks?
Overall, I feel, like many Americans, a mixed set of emotions. Tremendous gratitude, of course, for the frontline workers and healthcare workers. Feel very blessed that we're both, my husband and I, are both able to work from home. Our kids are doing okay, that we're all healthy. Our extended family is healthy. So again, a lot of gratitude there. But also just have some deep concerns, of course, for the nation writ large, given the unemployment numbers that we've seen released, 20 million unemployed just in the month of April alone. So thinking deep thoughts about how do we get this economy back on track in a much more sustainable manner.
Thank you for bringing up gratitude. I think that's really important. So other than health, what is one policy area that we as a country must absolutely rethink as a result of this crisis?
So gender equality.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we're seeing right now in this nation, with people working from home, if they're without childcare options currently.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like? Many stereotypically male parents are now experiencing a lot more of the workload associated with child rearing and homeschooling, etc. That a lot of that work had been done previously by whether it be the stay-at-home mom and or other caretakers, who are, vast majority of them are women.
Right.
And so I think that gender equality in the form of family leave policies, work from home policies, parental leave, and things of that nature need to be rethought. Probably we're already in the process of being rethought, and I think that this is certainly an accelerant.
Very important point. Thank you. So right now, maybe some of us are experiencing a kind of information overload with where to get updates about COVID-19, et cetera. So in terms of keeping up to date with the ongoing pandemic, what is one source of information that you trust regarding the virus and government actions, and then why do you trust this source?
I am a big fan of PBS and the NewsHour. I find that while their presentation can be dry in a good way, I think that they present, for me, certainly the facts that I need in order to be able to figure out what I think about it and what my assessment of the situation is. They certainly, of course, do more in-depth pieces on certain topic areas, which I also appreciate, but I think from a very trustworthy, it's been checked, it's been absolutely verified and vetted. PBS NewsHour is one of my favorite sources.
Great, thank you. So switching gears a little bit, would you have changed your research focus or work if you knew that this was coming?
That is such a great question, and I think my answer to that is still no. I got to where I got in my my life, if you will, as part of that overall journey. And in looking back, there's not much that I would really change about it. I think that I would have probably started to, or rather I should say, in hindsight, one of the things I probably could have done better is develop an interest in and more facility with finance and how people think about investments and how money really moves. That's certainly one thing that I would have focused on earlier in my career.
Got it. Thank you. So as we've seen over the past couple of weeks or months at this point, a number of authorities and leaders have emerged in different sectors in different countries all over the world. Who is one leader you think has been exceptionally good during this pandemic?
When I was in the Obama administration, I had the great opportunity to witness the Ebola response. A great team at the CDC as well as the National Institutes of Health. And so I'm a big Dr. Fauci fan. I'm a nerd, having been an aerospace engineer, and I say that both with pride and love, and I think he's a fantastic nerd. And so with the scientific expertise that he both possesses and conveys in a way that is easily distilled by average Americans is certainly something that I highly, highly appreciate.
Great. Me too. So unless there's anything you want to add, that wraps up our interview as part of this series. Thank you so much, Christine, for your time and insight today.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Stay safe. Thank you.